In the beginning of the book, Buck has made me think that he was going to be chill and won't be a fighting dog. After the first few chapters, Buck has been more aggressive. The three character traits that Buck has shown throughout the book are that he is aggressive, caring about his owner, and he stands up for anything that is coming for him. The first trait that Buck shows is aggressiveness. He shows that because he would do anything if it was for John Thornton. Buck had got taken down a few times, but he still would fight back to make sure that Thornton wouldn't get hurt. Jack London explained Buck throughout the novel that he's like a human because he treated Thornton like he was his kid and did what Thornton wanted him to do to keep Thornton safe. Closer to the end of the book, there was a new group that had came to fight them, which were called the Hats. They came there thinking that they were going to get Buck and Thornton killed, but in the end Thornton got killed, but it wasn't stopping Buck. He had seen the Hats from a distance and they were celebrating that they killed him, so Buck raged and ran as fast as he could and caught up them and jumped them. The aggression that Buck had, he could do anything and nobody was stopping him. The second thing that Buck showed from the start of the book to the finish was that he cared for his owner and would struggle and battle to do anything for their benefit. In the beginning of the book, Buck had just got to know John Thornton when he had become his new owner, and he started to do more for Thornton as he got to know him better. Thornton treated Buck like he was his little boy. Buck hadn't got mad at Thornton even once. He was always nice to him and showed that he wanted him to be his owner. In the words that Jack London used to explain Thornton's emotions, showed that he really liked but cared for him just as much as Buck cares for Thornton. Buck expressed his feeling to Thornton when the Hats came along because he took on anyone that was going towards John. He wouldn't let nothing go by him or touch Thornton. Buck has shown many of traits throughout the novel, and the last one that he shows is that he stands up for himself and anything that is coming his way. In the novel, Buck stood up for himself and Thornton many of times. The part that he really showed that was when the Hats came and all Buck wanted to do is stop them from hurting himself and Thornton. He battled everyone, anyone. He didn't care how many people were trying to attack him. Buck had showed throughout the novel that he stood up for himself and didn't back down. These are all of the reason that Buck had really stood out on the novel Call of the Wild. Buck had many of character traits that I could have used, but these are the ones that he had shown most in the novel. If it wasn't for the things that Buck did, like fight and help Thornton,